Shambho Shankara, Om Namo Narayana. Oh Shankara, Om Namo Narayana. That's great, friends. Another day of being together to unfold some more of our understanding by trying to unfold, understand what is said by our ancient great Mukta Purushas, Rishis, through our most authentic scriptural declarations, the Shastras. Appreciations to you who all are regular, who are committed, who are serious, who are sincere to learn from these beautiful Shastras. Let us feel happy for that. Let us have that increased Shraddha day by day with all the optimism. Continue our efforts till the final destination is reached. Welcome you all. We are into the study of Shwethashwathara Upanishad. All our classes, Upanishad learnings are to invoke the Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannatha, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, Shastra Gana Kripa, and also to be very clear about in what way we have to mold our personality layers, Vyaktitva, so that we are asset to world, we are happy in the world. We are asset to our inner world. We are evolving in our inner world. In this Shwethashwathara Upanishad, fourth chapter we are in. We were told yesterday about the Paramatma, his glory, his Mahima. है ना? यो देवानां प्रभवश्च उद्भवश्च विश्वाधिपो रुद्रो महर्षि. Having said the glory of that Paramatma, we are told to pray to him. Hiranyagarbham janayamasa purvam arupashyate jayamanam. What a beautiful prayer it is. Saha naha buddhya shubhaya sam yu naktu. Today we are told it's not enough to just extend those prayers. Then what? With all the resources we are having, we are given, let us also propitiate him. The process of propitiating the Paramatma and elders is called as, in today's world, after the Pauranika Kala, Upasanas, before it was called as Yajna Havana Homa Itya. Yajna. So do the Yajna Yaga Havana Homa also to propitiate him along with his prayers. Then with his prayers, what will happen is we know him to be ourselves. Then as much he is in freedom and bliss, we also will discover that eternal moksha, freedom, bliss, anand. These will be our mantras. With the help of Bhashya, we try to study, understand, appreciate, accept, implement, and thereby ensure our own spiritual evolution. Friends, before that, as every day, our Vedic chanting, our common sense thought, Mangalacharana Shloka with Sankalpa and Upanishad Mantra Parayanam. These five things we are doing just to tune ourselves and just to engross ourselves in this spiritual sadhana. So may every one of these be done with utmost prema, shraddha, meditative poise. Vedic chanting, Rigveda, Ashtama Mandalam, we have to do today two anuvakas of 93 and 94. ॐ अथ वेदपारायणम् ऋग्वेदः अष्टममण्डलम् अथ 93तम अनुवाकात् आरभ्य ॐ उद्गेदभिश्रुतामगं वृषभं नर्यावसम् हस्तारमेषि सूर्य नवयो नवतिं पुरो विभेद बाहोजसा अहिंच वृत्रः वधीर स न इन्द्रः शिवः सखाश्वावद्गो मद्यवमतो उरुधारेव दोहते यदद्य कच्छवृत्रहन्नुदगा अविसूर्या सर्वं तदिन्द्र ते वशे यद्वा प्रवृद्ध सत्पते नमरा इति मन्यसे उतो उत्सत्यमित्तवा ये सोमासः परावति ये अर्वावति सुन्विरे सर्वागंस्ता इन्द्र गच्छसि तमिन्द्रं वाजयामसि महे वृत्राय हन्धवे सवृषा वृषभो भुवत् इन्द्रः सत ओजिष्ठ समदे श्लोकी स सौम्य। Om Namo Narayanaaya. Again I'll chant from the third mantra. स न इन्द्रः शिवः सखाश्वावद्गो मद्यवमद उरुधारेव दोहते यदद्य कच्छवृत्रहन्नुदगा अविसूर्या सर्वं तदिन्द्र ते वशे यद्वा प्रवृद्ध सत्पते नमरा इति मन्यसे उतो तत्सत्यमित्तव ये सोमासः परावति ये अर्वावति सुन्विरे सर्वागंस्ता इन्द्र गच्छसि तमिन्द्रं वाजयामसि महे वृत्राय हन्धवे स वृषा वृषभो भुवत इन्द्रः सदा मने कृत ओजिष्ठ समदेहितः युम्नी श्लोकी स सौम्यः गिरावज्रो न संभृत सबलो अनपच्युतः ववक्षरुष्वो अस्तृतः दुर्गे चिन्नः सुगङ्कृधि गृणान इन्द्रगिर्वणः त्वञ्चमगवन्वशः यस्य तेनोचिदादिशन्न मिनन्ति स्वराज्यं न देवो नाद्रिगुर्जनः अदाते अप्रतिष्कुतं देवी शुष्मं सपर्यतः उभे सुशिप्ररोदसी त्वमेतदधारयः कृष्णासुरोहिणीषु च परुष्णीषु रुषत्पयः व्यदहेरधत्विषो विश्वे देवासो अक्रमुः विदन्मृगस्य ता अमः आदुमेनिवरो भुवत्पुत्रहादिष्टपौंस्यम् अजातशत्रुरस्तृतः श्रुतं मो वृत्रहन्तमं प्रशर्दं चर्षणीनाम् आशुषे राधसे महे अया धिया च गव्यया पुरुणा मन्पुरुष्टुता यत्सोमे सोम आभवः बोधिन्मना इदस्तु नो वृत्रः भूर्यासुतिः शृणोतु शक्र आशिषम् कया त्वं न ऊत्याभिप्रमन्दसे वृषन् कया स्तोतृभ्य आभरा कस्य वृषा सुते स च नियुत्वान् वृषभो रणत वृत्रः सोमपीतये अभीषुणस्त्वं रयिं मन्दसान सहस्रिणम् प्रयन्तावोधिदाशुषे पत्नीवन्तः सुता इम उशन्तो यन्ति वीतये अवां जग्मिर्निचुं पुनः इष्टाहोत्रा असृक्षतेन्द्रं वृधासो अध्वरे अच्छावभृतमोजसा इहत्यासतमाद्या हरिरण्यकेश्या वोढामभिप्रयोहितम् तुभ्यं सोमाः सुता इमे स्तीर्णं बर्हिर्विभावसो स्तोतृभ्य इन्द्रमावह आते दक्षं विरोचनादद्रत्नावि दाशुषे स्तोतृभ्य इन्द्रमर्चत आते ददामीन्द्रियमुक्ता विश्वाशतक्रतो स्तोतृभ्य इन्द्रमृडय भद्रं भद्रं न आभरेशमूर्जं शतक्रतो यदिन्द्रमृडयासिनः स नो विश्वान्यावरसुवितानि शतक्रतो यदिन्द्रमृडयासिनः त्वामिद्वृत्रहन्तमसुतावन्तो हवामहे यदिन्द्रमृडयासिनः उपनो हरिभिः सुतं याहि मदानां पदे उपनो हरिभिः सुतं वितायो वृत्रहन्तमो विद इन्द्र शतक्रतुः उपनो हरिभिः सुतं त्वं हि वृत्रहन्येषां पाता सोमा नामसे उपनो हरिभिः सुतं इन्द्र इषे ददातु नरुभुक्षणं मृगं रयिं वाजी ददातु वाजिनम् 35 गौर्धयति मरुतां श्रवस्युर्माता मघोनां युक्तावह्निरथानां यस्या देवा उपस्थे व्रता विश्वे धारयन्ते सूर्यामासादृशेकं तत्सु नो विश्वे अर्य आसदा गृह्णन्ति कारवः मरुतः सोमपीतये अस्ति सोमो अयं सुतः पिबन्त्यस्य मरुदः उत स्वराजो अश्विना पिबन्ति मित्रो अर्यमासना भूतस्य वरुणः त्रिशदस्तस्य जावतः उतोऽन्वस्य जोषमा इन्द्रः सुतस्य गोमतः भ्रातर्होतेव मत्सति कदत्विषन्त सूरयस्तिर आप इपस्रिदः हर्षन्ति पूतदक्षसः कद्वो अद्य महानां देवानामवो वृणे त्मना च दस्मवर्चसाम् आये विश्वा पार्थिवानि पप्रथन् रोचनादिवः मरुतः सोमपीतये त्यान्नुपूतदक्षसो दिवो वो मरुतो हुवे अस्य सोमस्य पीतये त्यान्नुये विरोदसि तस्तभुर्मरुतो हुवे अस्य सोमस्य पीतये त्यन्नु मरुता मारुतं गणं गिरिष्ठां वृषणं हुवे अस्य सोमस्य पीतये ओम शांति 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 good happy that you are cooperating with this Vedic chanting by being there every day. Congratulations. Now in our today's common sense thought, the three things or one or two or three, Krishna Vasudeva. First thing is learn or know that all is in the mind. Okay, when the mind is enfolded, there is nidra. Then when the mind is unfolded, there is the jagrat and swapna avastha with everything of those avasthas. Right? Spiritually, when the mind is unfolded, there is liberation, realization. So, therefore, being spiritual means attending to our mind. Mind removed, nothing. Om. Om Namo. One second. When the mind is not there, no perceptions, no responses, no experiences, no sense of living at all will be there. So, recognizing it, focusing on the mind, first to begin with, for everything. Only then focusing on anything else of the outer world is called Adhyatmikata. Isn't it? Like, where are you for me? In my own mind, where are my emotions, relations for you? Whether I like you or dislike you or love you or hate you, value or devalue, respect or do not, where do all of them exist? They are in my mind only. Then how I have to respond to you when you come to me or don't come to me? All these manipulations, where do they happen? They are happening in me only. Through the faculties, I may express those responses outside. Then, in turn, when you respond to that where I respond, again in my mind, out of that, whether I am happy or miserable, satisfied or dissatisfied, depleted, dejected, or elated, where are all these happening? Again, they are in my mind only. Therefore, the entire life is in mind maximum. Little of vyavahara may be outside, but starting point for all that vyavahara, support during all that vyavahara, ending point of that all vyavahara is within us. So therefore, call of all Vedanta is mind your mind to mind your life. Can we understand it, appreciate it, assimilate it, digest it, think about it? You know, it helps us in reducing our insistences, our definitely failing struggles to adjust the outer world for our conveniences. Half of the problems go away with it. Then we understand and reset our own mind. There is a chance for this definitely succeeding efforts more and more, which sorts out the remaining half of the problems. So, first thought is all in the mind. Think about it. How much we can think, understand, see. Second thought of the day is today, key, which we miss very much, seldom we grasp it, that there are two things. One, the Lord has given us intellect, buddhi. Two, the Lord has provided the whole world in front of us. Through that world, the Lord is providing continuous perceptions and experiences to us, isn't it? What is the purpose of giving these two things to us by the Lord? If we think it is for this purpose that with buddhi, through these various anubhavas and perceptions, we have to keep on learning. And the job of you and a human being is continuously, constantly to be a learner, a seeker, a knower, a person who wants to go on expanding his understanding levels, capacities, understandings. And the more we learn from every one of these happenings, the more wiser we are to respond to this world, outer and inner, so that our miseries, problems are lesser and lesser. Isn't it? Somehow, this buddhi of ours is dormant or in sleep mode all the time. Therefore, so many golden opportunities of learning Paramatma is providing it to us continuously. We are not able to make use of them. Therefore, having understood this aspect, then slowly, steadily awakening our intellect and its purpose, capacity, ability of learning. Let us keep on learning in this world from every anubhuti, from every perception. Isn't it? Everything Bhagavan gives for learning. So, from that, the best if we can learn from that experience. That experience has become blessings to us, it has become a teacher to us. Then the purpose of that experience is truly fulfilled. Rest all just details, happenings which continuously happen in this world, which have meaning if you give, if you don't give, there's no meaning. Isn't it? So be a learner all the time with the buddhi regarding the correct or wrong, regarding good or bad, regarding useful or not useful, regarding to be approached and related or to be withdrawn and detached. On these fronts, the buddhi has to always keep on learning. Learn thoroughly, learn perfectly, learn deeply, learn convincingly. So that learning is the one which is guiding and guiding our every moments, thinkings, decisions, actions and responses in the world. That's what in English we call that person as learned. ऐसा कुछ है कि नहीं? He's a learned pandit, learned person. In Sanskrit is called Pandit ji. कौन है पंडित जी जिन्होंने लर्न किया? Not the by hearting of mantras or shlokas, not the one who is reading all the books, listening to all classes, and going through various places or people or satsangas. No, they are all there. They are the means. But the goal and goal through all of them is कितना हमने सीखा, है ना? कितना हमने जाना, वो चीजें जिससे हमारा जीवन life becomes easier, better, giver of happiness to us and always to the world around. है ना? एक हिंदी गाना है ना, अनाड़ी अनाड़ी कुछ, सब कुछ सीखा हमने न सीखी होशियारी, सच है दुनिया वालों कि हम है अनाड़. The every time when we are miserable, we are proving that we are anadi. Why anadi? Because na sikhi hoshiyari. Hoshiyari is learning wisdom. Every experience should teach us, isn't it? What to value, what to not value, what to attach to, what not to attach to, what to involve about, not to involve, where to go, where not to go. Isn't it? Both with regard to the objects outside, with regard to the people outside, with regard to the projects outside, with regard to the situations outside, with regard to the places outside. We have to learn, no? Which are the givers of misery, which are the givers of happiness. अब नहीं सीखो तो again and again to it's a laughable thing to say is that every day we are burning our finger in the fire. Putting means what? We are never learning that if you put the finger in the fire, it will burn. अब कोई कह रहा है कि मेरा हर दिन उंगली जलता है, we have to laugh at him कि पहले बार एक जला, you should learn from it ना that you have to keep away. But you are burning every day. Are we not less becoming miserable every day? Every day fighting with wife, husband, fighting with children, fighting with servants, fighting with boss. Always we are in the continuous yuddha only. है ना? Like the Russia Ukraine युद्ध कब खत्म होगा नहीं पता. The Israel and these all the West Asia और South Asian countries एक by एक ऐड हो रहे हैं. So we are also continuously becoming miserable because we are at loggerheads with whole world all the time because we have not learned from the experiences at all. So continuously learning the things. In the same way, with our own upadhis, we have to keep learning what is the correct way of dealing with the upadhis, managing the upadhis, and using the upadhis, maintaining the upadhis, how much they can help me, how much they won't help me, in what way. If I manage them, they help me, master them, they help me. All of that I have to know. Everyone, none of them are to be neglected. Anything you neglect without knowing, without properly relating, that becomes cause of dukkha. So, sharir, learn. Indriyas, learn. Most important is mana. Hana, what are the thoughts? To be entertained, not to be entertained. Have you ever even thought about this thought even once? And we are victimized by our own mind, our own thoughts. That's what the first common sense thought today. All in the mind. Isn't it? I have to learn that these are the negative thoughts, negative imaginations, negative projections, negative emotions. With this only, I am becoming miserable to myself, becoming cause of misery to others. Nahi seekhna. So, to the positive things, I have to learn of my own thoughts, of my own all the attitudes, intentions. See, we are beautifully by God's grace. Every day given thousands of opportunities, not only in the class, where nothing but learning, 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 or teaching, 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 or knowledge, 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 or wisdom, wisdom, wisdom is bombarded. It is anyway going on in all our classes. But what's happening throughout day in all our experiences, is it not the direct blessings of the Lord to make us learn the things? But we are not learning. जैसे बच्चा स्कूल जा रहा है तो in all the 5 or 6 classes he is taught physics, chemistry, mathematics, but he is not learning only. मैक्सिमम पास होने के लिए जितना है वो धक्का मुक्का खा के वो लर्न कर रहा है. And even if he doesn't write anything exam, prestige of the school, so therefore they will pass that fellow. He is not learning. So the whole world is a school. We are the students. Every experience is a teacher. What are we learning? परमात्मा इतना दे रहे हैं हमको, सीखो बेटा. एक एक अनुभव मैं आपको सीखने के लिए दे रहा हूं. हम नहीं सीखना चाहते उससे. Keep learning what is binding, what is liberating, what is evolving, what is devolving, what is deconditioning, what is conditioning, what is the giver of happiness, what is the giver of misery. Should we not? Actually, no, half of the life is to keep on learning. The remaining half of the life is to use that learning to be happy and give that happiness to others. बट हमारा जिंदगी खत्म हो रहा है, अभी तक नहीं सीख रहे हम. See the carelessness aspect, negligence aspect, ego aspect, extrovertedness aspect, indulgence in the mind's projections, and the senses demands aspect. More than all of them, the blindedness of the intellect. ना तमोगुण जो कहते हैं ना कि हम सीख ही नहीं रहे. See कितना lethargic, lazy we are at the intellect level that even from one experience also we are not pausing to think that what I can learn from this particular experience so that next time I do well. कहाँ पॉज करके हमने सीखा. देखो सीखना पड़ता है, फिर जो सीखा है उसको याद रखना पड़ता है, फिर उसको हर बार उपयोग करना पड़ता है. Like you learn driving, you remember driving, and every time when you are behind steering, you use that driving. So you are reaching to your various destinations, isn't it? As it is learning, so too the whole life is driving only, traveling only, reaching to the destinations of happiness, comfort. Then that depends on learning how to drive, remembering the driving of life, and then actually driving according to that learnings. Imagine that way, thoroughly we have got all the wisdoms and learnings. And at every moment regarding our duties, which we have to take initiative and perform in the world, and our responses, which we have to give compellingly to the world, at every moment with the learnings behind. When we are doing well and getting happiness to ourselves, adding happiness to the world, is not that life fulfilled life, beautiful life? है ना? Refuse to learn, you can never be happy. Learn, you can refuse to be miserable. As simple as that. है ना? सीखते जाना. So go on seeking. Be a learner. Every day the learning should add to our knowledge and wisdom. And याद रखना है उस ज्ञान को. फिर उसको अभ्यास करते करते live a life as a wise person with wisdom. That's why we are human being. Human being, intellect, learning, living life with these learnings of wisdom. In that wisdom only lies the happiness of ours and to others too happiness because of us. Then we are learned, then we are appreciated, oh, then we are greeted, then we are rewarded, awarded. All of that are so beautiful. Okay? Lot of things in this thing can be discussed. The main point is conveyed. Deliberate on it more and more. What I can learn from this experience outside, from this interaction outside, from this happening outside, then what I can learn from my own mind and its variety of ways of behavior, what it is leading to. So from this experience inner to what lesson I can learn. हर एक चीज है ना. जैसे कॉफी पिया, उससे क्या इफेक्ट हो रहा है, चाय पिया उससे क्या इफेक्ट हो रहा है. लेट्स नॉट ब्लाइंडली ड्रिंक देम. छाछ या मट्ठा या बटर मिल्क पिया, वो उसका क्या. So second thought, which can be more exhaustively, elaborately deliberated, homework given to you. Key the art of learning, remembering. using that wisdom. The third thought for the day is this key. The best of the learnings obviously is spiritual, isn't it? Every other learnings, implementations, there and then they give happiness, successes, which are again endful. Then we are back to square one again. It's only the spiritual where the success is infinite and the success is permanent. अनंत और शाश्वत फल. ठीक है? So what we are doing in these classes is the learning spiritual learnings. Third point we are discussing. Huh? In that the goal and the means. Here also same thing. Third point में let the knowledge about the goal be pakka. Let the knowledge about the means also be pakka. Then the third one is make a habit of. Let us try to make a habit of following all the means, with the best of the moods. Let there be clarity of understanding about what we are doing. Then be attentive. Let us love what we have to do. Let us enjoy what we have to do. Let us do our adhyatmika sadhanas happily, routinely, consciously. Otherwise, it slowly loses its value. It becomes mechanical. It slips out of our routine, like these classes I am doing. So, I have to be very clear about what exactly I am talking as these common sense thoughts and as the study of the Upanishad. One is the clarity of what is being spoken. Second is let there be alertness, let there be single pointed concentration in doing this for me, by me. Then let there be love for this thing. जहां प्रेम कम हो जाएगा ना फिर हम वहां जाना बंद कर देते. And then let me know that what I'm doing is noblest. Therefore, do it joyfully. So, knowingly doing, lovingly doing, joyfully doing our spiritual sadhanas consciously, habitually, every moment should be our now immediate next target. Whether it is our coming to this class, let there be the clarity of purpose. Let there be respect and love for this activity, and there be the joy while doing so. Because we are doing the best one. When the things related to bhoga can give us happiness, how much happiness the things which we do for yoga should give us? It we have to consciously develop it. That I am doing that adhyatmic sadhana with which I am going to have the ultimate. So the best thing when we are doing, let us love it. Let us do it joyfully. Isn't it? Our duties also we have to do knowingly, lovingly, joyfully. Our services to the world also have to be with knowledge, prema, as well as anand. We have to create them. They won't happen. We missed that thing. Nobody told us. We never recognized its importance. We never practiced it. Therefore, mind is continuously reacting, creating that disinterest, non-love and misery in doing the sadhana. Therefore, after some time, influenced by these negativities of the mind, we drop that. जैसे अच्छा खासा पानी जो पूरे गांव वाले पीते हैं, to the drinkable water, if somebody is adding some poison, etc., then the people who drink it, they really suffer, isn't it? Same way, this poison added to our spiritual sadhanas is by the mind, by adding disinterestedness, by adding disliking, by adding non-love, by adding being miserable there. ये सब पॉइजन है जो मन फेंकता है क्योंकि मन को जो चाहिए द आउटर थिंग्स हम उधर नहीं जा रहे हैं ना, it takes revenge. Then we have to have sufficient antidotes for it, sufficient weaponry to defeat that, sufficient disinfectants, sufficient things which neutralize that poison. And that is consciously to be developed. And we are not doing any ignoble action that we should feel regretted or guilty. We are not doing those things by which we are destroying ourselves or the world. चोरी कर रहे हैं क्या? नहीं ना. कोई टेररिज्म कर रहे हैं? नहीं. किसी को धोखा दे रहे हैं क्या? नहीं ना. We are only doing those sacred spiritual sadhanas which are being done by the Rishi Parampara right from the beginning of creation, with which they themselves realize the self and have become great, great blessedness of blessings to the world. How much joy we must have in doing every of the sadhana, therefore. How much love we must have for that. Everywhere this is, like a pujari in a temple. He can do that job of puja with all knowledge, with all love, and with all joy. The ronak of the temple, na, the people that coming and their joy will be totally different if that type of pujari is there in that mandir. Isn't it? If the pujari doesn't know the steps of doing puja step by step, and there is no joy in him, miserably he is looking at people, kitna dakshina denge, etc. There is no love in the process, then it won't create that atmosphere. So to a person in the shop seated, है ना, आप जब जाते हो कि दुकान में इतने रोते रोते रहते हो, सेल्स पर्सन देयर, some people are very active, आइए, very joyful, very loving. Even when you go to a sabji market or phal ka dukan, maybe you can find both type of people. So too when you visit your friends, relatives, some of them so lovingly, joyfully welcome you, make you sit, give comfort, spend that time. Oh, wonderful! Depending on the value which we have, of course. है ना? It all finally, my glory, my greatness, my value that I am appreciated or welcomed by the world. ही नहीं कुछ किसी को मेरे बारे में मन में प्रेम, why will they call me? Like you don't call me, that means you don't respect, love me, means I don't deserve it. That's basic thing. Anyway, so some houses that's so. In other places, अरे क्यों आए रे बाबा? Isn't it? Whether it's दुकान में हो या अतिथि में हो या school college में हो, every example we have given only to say that we are spiritual seekers. Let us learn sadhanas what we have to do thoroughly. Let us love them fully. If I don't love my own sadhana, then how can others love or appreciate or follow me? Then I must do them full of joy. This is the third thought for the day. First one is all in the mind. Second is keep on learning. Third one is joyfully, lovingly involve in every sadhana. Whether you study the shastra, whether you are doing puja, upasana, पहले मन को बनाओ, मैं ये वाला कर रहा हूं, खुशी से करूंगा, प्रेम से करूंगा. ये वाला आदत मन को बनाना है. Mind is as stupid culprit as an innocent jada vastu that it can be molded with knowledge and training. है ना, ज्ञान और ट्रेनिंग देकर हमारे मन को हम जैसा चाहिए वैसे मोल्ड कर सकते हैं. So instead of miserable, we can make the mind happy. Instead of very, what do you call them, non-loving nature, we can make it into loving nature. Instead of the dullness, we can be in the mood of inspiration for the smaller things or in the bigger things. In many houses, you see, so much active, loving, joyful is the husband. And exactly matching to him is that wife. She becomes more miserable seeing him more happy. And he enjoys it because everybody enjoys when his wife is miserable. So, so many houses, the husbands try so much to make their wives miserable and enjoy. I tell you the kindness of my wife. I do nothing, still she is miserable, and I am so happy. Or it can be vice versa. That the wife takes things so lovingly, lightly, joyfully, and seeing that this fellow is so miserable, frustrated. I say भगवान ना पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव लाइक द टू वायर्स कॉम्बिनेशन रखते हैं हर घर में. So Narayana, think about it, how to enjoy our every moment of adhyatmika sadhana, how to love it, and lovingly, joyfully, anything done, it will be done well. Things done well always give best results. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsa Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः सच्चास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं. गुरुपुङ्गवपुङ्गवकेतनते समतामयतां नहि कोऽपि सुधीः. शरणागतवत्सल तत्त्वनिधे भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् समस्त मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्माद् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः आध्यात्मिक मार्गस्य सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं शाश्वतरूपेण विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदय परब्रह्मादीनां प्रतिभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मुक्त्यर्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम नित्यानन्दं निराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्. अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः. In we chant the mantras 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10. Om रुचो अक्षरे परमे व्योमन्न यस्मिन् देवा अधिविश्वे निषेदुः यस्तं न वेद किं रुचा करिष्यति य इत्तद्विदुस्ते इमे समासते. छन्दांसि यज्ञाः क्रतवो व्रतानि भूतं भव्यं यच्च वेदा वदन्ति अस्मान्मायि सृजते विश्वमेतत् तस्मिंश्चान्यो मायया सन्निरुद्धः मायान्तु प्रकृतिं विद्यात् मायिनं च महेश्वरं तस्यावयवभूतैस्तु व्याप्तं सर्वमिदं जगत्. ओम अथ त्रयोदशो मंत्रः. 12th mantra thoroughly we have seen. यो देवानां प्रभवश्च उद्भवश्च यो विश्वाधिपः यः रुद्रः यह महर्षिः यह जायमानं हिरण्यगर्भं पश्यते सः नः शुभया बुद्ध्या संयुनक्तु. So, one concluding thought of this shloka summary is what? To ourselves, let us tell, and to also to the Paramatma and Gurus, let us put the application continuously that our buddhi be awakened, and in that buddhi, all the Shubha Jnana should arrive and stay permanently. And with that Shubha Jnana only may we conduct our life, just like we saw the common sense thought, the second point of keeping on learning. So, Shubhaya Buddhya Samyunak. Here, Buddhi, you can take it as the all four Antaha Karanas. So, let my mana have the Shubha Sankalpa. See that Shubha Shiva Sankalpa Suktam, you all know it. Tanme mana Shiva Sankalpamastu. Tanme mana Shiva Sankalpamastu. What a beautiful text it is. So to the Buddhi Sadvicharana Yuktaha Astu. So let the Buddhi have the Shubha Vicharana, isn't it? So to our Chitta have all the Shubha Smrutis. And then let us say we are together for 5 years. In that 5 years, through the interaction, many anubhutis will come. Because when two people are together, the ego or likes, dislikes के clashes अवश्य होते हैं. It's not like as it is reported in all our Purana Itihasa that everything is goody goody only. It may be, but always not necessary. When we are at the Vyavahara level, when the Upadhis are used to function, definitely in those Upadhis, Taratama will be there. Taratama. Which leads to definitely some distastes, some misunderstandings, some quarrels. You cannot avoid it. Even if you are with the God continuously, some misunderstanding will be there. Thank God we are away from our gurus physically. That we less misunderstand. More proximity, familiarity breeds contempt. Atipachayat, avagnya, it all will happen. Even if there are no mistakes, we will don't do them. That's how the mind functions. Now, the point is, in our staying together, so many experiences come. In them, positive, good are there 10, 20, 30, 40%. Bad, negative, maybe 50, 40. In that chitta of ours, let there be the smriti of the Shubha Anubhuti, Shubha Jnana only, not the Ashubha. This is one of the intelligent way to maintain ourselves in good mood of happiness and relation with the people. Generally, we remember the bad maximum, even if it is less in quantity number, and forget the good, even if it is so much. And then like the children, whole day the mother has done so much, they won't remember it. But one where she has scolded them or stopped them from some freedom, they become angry for that. This is a mistake, the whole humanity does it. Toward the God we do, toward the nature we do. Natural calamity हो गया, इतने लोग मर गए. But that nature only supported them to live for those 50, 60 years, 70, 80, 90 years. उसका appreciation का है फिर, है ना? वो flight accident में इतने लोग मरे, but how many thousands of flights are carrying the people every day to different destinations? Have we expressed that gratitude? Everywhere it is like that. That's wrong. Right is what? Shubha Smruti. That in our interaction, two good things are there, 2000 bad are there. Let us be wise to forget those bad. क्योंकि वो ऑलरेडी बैड हुआ, फिर से क्यों याद रखना है? बेवकूफ मूर्ख. Good things let's remember. Do this practice for 10 days, you will never hate anyone. You will be at ease and comfortable with others. Others will be worried. अरे मैंने इसको इतना रुला है फिर भी ये मेरे से कैसे प्यार करता है? या जितना भी रुला है तुमने फिर भी मैं प्यार करता हूँ बिकॉज यू हेल्प्ड मी. व्हाट इन ऑल दिस रुलाना आई लर्न वैराग्य. Like, no, I learned in my life, giving value to the people unduly is the worst thing with which you get frustrated, suffering more than anything. Don't value him. Everybody is God, everybody is seeker, everybody is jiva. That's it. No any value. Learning, thanks to all. I remember all those every day and do some namaskar and kritanyata to them. Good smriti I am talking about. So too, the ego also. It should always have self-confidence, self-respect and positivity only. I have to question why my ego is frustrated, why my ego is bitter, why my ego is always fault finding, why my ego is always jealous of others. These are all the qualities of the mind, but entertained by the ahankarana. So Shubhaya Buddhya Sayunaktu is equal to Buddhi should have spiritual wisdom, mind should have spiritual feelings, the Chitta should have spiritual smritis, ego should feel identified with the spiritual. And all that's good and noble as said by the Shastra. That's the meaning of, oh Lord, consciously I'm asking you, endo my buddhi antakarana with everything that is good or shubha or auspicious. It's something like in many other Upanishads we have the Shanti mantra of Bhadram Karnebihi Shunyama Bhadram Bhashyam Akshabihi Shubhaya Buddhya Sayunaktu. That's it. So हमारा चाहत होना है ये, संकल्प होना है ये, प्रयत्न होना है ये और प्रार्थना होना है ये कि हमारा बुद्धि शुभ हो. Let there be no Ashubha Lakshya, Ashubha Vicharana, Ashubha Sankalpa, Ashubha planning, Ashubha execution in our Antakarana. Even once, even in dream. Such must be the purity, Shubhatva in our Antakarana. Just like Paramatma. In his doing the creation, maintaining creation, dissolving the creation, and while doing the maintenance, creating all the Swargadi and Narakadi, and sending the Jivas according to their Punya and Papa to them. While doing all of that, Bhagavan has no Ashubha Sankalpa even little in his heart. That's why he never becomes miserable for what he's doing. Because my impurity in my mind only basic cause of my misery. Now I am pure in my heart. So too the gurus. They don't have any ashubhata. They only want us to learn this adhyatmika jnana, do sadhana, and obtain that adhyatmika heights and pragati. He can never have any ashubha buddhi. Even if he dislike the guru, hate the guru, cheat the guru, everything in this world that's done. He will not have ashubha. They have done it out of their ignorance, out of their immaturity. So I am wise, I have to forgive them, I have to keep loving them. After all, I am in that self. What harm they cause is to the upadhis. How does it matter? A matured guru will never have Ashubha Sankalpa. Further, he says, okay, they are leaving me and going. Wherever they go, let them learn sadhana and go ahead. Isn't it? Move ahead. This is how the Guru's Shubha Sankalpa. परमात्मा का शुभ संकल्प. हमको भी वही कहना है, शुभ बुद्धि हमें दे दो. शुभया बुद्धिया संविनक्तु. And this prayer is such a wholesome prayer that if the prayer is from the heart deeply, and if Lord recognizes this prayer of ours, and if he answers positively, na, everything is achieved. Because Shubha Buddhi mein sab Shubha hota hai. And Ashubha Buddhi mein anything materialistic gained, yet we convert it to be the source of misery. Shubha Buddhi hai, even the adversities can be converted into blessings. That's what Krishna did to Arjuna. Most adverse situation Arjuna was that he had to fight with his own grandfather and Guru, whom he used to love and respect so much. But Bhagavan gave that knowledge, Gita, to his buddhi, which converted that adverse situation also into a blessing in sadhana. Ashubha buddhi kya karti hai? Even the most auspicious thing also is converted into adverse situation. That's the reason asking for the Shubha Buddhi, that if the Buddhi Shubha हो जाता है हमारा ना, जीवन शुभ हो जाएगा. नहीं तो अशुभ, inauspicious and miserable. Shubhaya Buddhya Sanyunaktu. Okay, Vyavaharik Shubha Buddhi and Shubhata in Adhyatmikata is the recognition of everything to be my own self, the divine. Therefore, obviously, let me love, let me forgive, let all values naturally expressed through me to make the world a better place because of my presence, etc. So that's the power of this mantra. Hiranyagarbham पश्यत जायमानं सह बुद्ध्या शुभया सम्युनक्तु नः शुभया बुद्ध्या सम्युनक्तु. पावरफुल मंत्र, एवरी डे टू बी चैंटेड. आज से मंत्र एटलीस्ट 3-4 बार बोलो. सह नः बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तु, सनो बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तु, सनो बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तु. सह मीन्स दैट लॉर्ड, सर्वनाम, the one who has projected, created Hiranyagarbha and empowering him. That Lord who has created Devatas, who has empowered them. The Lord who is Vishwadhipa Rudraha Maharshihi. That Lord. Saha means, utter the word Saha, then immediately remember that Saha is the Lord. The Lord has these qualities. To that Lord I am appealing. सनो बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तु, सनो बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तु, सहनः बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तु. एटलीस्ट 5-6 टाइम्स डेली करो. पूरा श्लोक करो, वेरी गुड. यो देवानां प्रभवश्चोद्भवश्च विश्वादिको रुद्रो महर्षिः हिरण्यगर्भं पश्यति जायमानं सनो बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तु. कितने बार करते जाओ, ये भगवान को लगना अरे ये इतनी बार मांग रहा है मुझे, चल दे ही देते हैं उसको शुभ बुद्धि. That शुभ बुद्धि आता ही सडनली सुबह एक दिन उठते ही all things we start putting in right place. We get up on time, we take bath, we sit for our puja, upasana, dhyana, we come to the class sincerely with pen and notebook and book. We listen carefully, we make our notes, we do the homework also of that subject, we contemplate on that little bit. Throughout the day, we are in that spiritual thought in all our other behaviors and interactions. We are so loving, so kind, so positively responding, not taking anything so seriously to hurt our heart, not saying anything to hurt others. क्या हो गया इनको suddenly? Sano buddhya shubhya sayunaktu. He went on praying before sleep at night this mantra, which reached that ultimate Almighty the Lord. He said Dadastu. So whole day he lived, behaved with a Shubha Buddhi. Isn't it? People insult me. Okay, ठीक है. You are enjoying with insulting me. मजा कर लो, उसमें क्या है? Isn't it? बुद्धिया शुभया से मैं भी तुम्हारा बेइज्जती करूंगा, खुलेआम सरेआम. Nothing doing. ठीक है. You have cheated me. You never cheated me. I was a fool. Now I'll be careful. Nobody cheats me unless I am Beokuf. Don't say I am cheated, Swamiji. That says that you are Muruk. Don't say I am cheated. We are a Muraka. Don't say that I have cheated others. We are double Muruk. When I allow others to cheat me, only I suffer little now. When I cheat others, I am just ordering the Lord to make me suffer in future. So double Murkata hai. Anyway, so others cheated me, I'll be wise now. ऐसे ही response होगा, not any reaction. That's called as Shubhaya Buddhya Sanyunaktu. What a fantastic thought. I think I should pray this every day. Sano Buddhya Shubhaya Sanyunaktu, Sahana Buddhya Shubhaya Sanyunaktu, etc. Now, we will enter into the mantra 13. Very sweet mantra. Sambandha Bhashya Adhenam, mantra Ucharana, mantra Artha. We will see in next 5 minutes. With Bhashyam, tomorrow we will study. Sambandha Bhashya क्या है कि ब्रह्म प्रमुखाणाम देवानाम स्वामिताम आकाशादि लोकाश्रयत्वम प्रमात्रादीनां नियंतृत्वम बुद्धि शुद्धि द्वारा सम्यक ज्ञान सिद्ध्यर्थम मुमुक्षुभिः प्रार्थ्यमानत्वं च परमेश्वरस्य आह. Of that Parameshwara, the various beautiful attributes and qualities, knowing which we tune to him with devotion, we tune to him and pray to him for the best of the purposes. They are said here. One is Nirguna Nirakara Parabrahma as Satchidananda, whom we have to realize as ourselves. That's our ultimate goal. But are we able to do it straight away? Though we have to do? No. Then what to do? We have to make ourselves qualified, empower ourselves. That also by the help of that Paramatma only, who is Ishvara with his Ananta Maya Shakti. Now his great qualities are here mentioned. Then it is said, such a great qualities Lord, because of whom the whole universe is running, because of whom I am also born, alive, working, living, enjoying. To him I do the various yajnas, upasanas. Very sublime mantras. These are all like when we go into the worldly studies, worldly learnings, then we are tempted and prompted to do those worldly things. And that keeps us worldly only, samsari. Like I learned driving, I always feel like, कहाँ ले जाऊं गाड़ी या कोई गाड़ी दे तो मैं चलाऊं. Isn't it? If I learn a horse riding, then I look for a horse or ghoda, at least kachar. If I learn medicine, then I pray to the Lord, oh Bhagwan, सबको थोड़ा बीमार बनाओ. Because I learned medicine. Here also, the spiritual learnings make us do things spiritual, evolve us spiritually. So the Ishvara is told with his qualities, and we are told to do the worship of that Ishvara all the time. Isn't it? Like how you cook your food. Very silly example I am telling, maaf karo. How do you get the things from the market? How do you clean your house? How do you all these things? When a wife is asked, she says, I just smilingly, lovingly look at my husband. I need not do anything. He will do everything. Otherwise, everything I have to do strugglingly. In the same way, ordinary worldly fellow, for getting everything, he does so much of struggles in the world. But for a spiritual people, anything he wants, he is already developed the devotion to the Lord. Without asking, the Lord only provides, including mukti. I am telling you the effect and power of the yajnas, upasanas that are done to the Lord, which give bhukti as well as mukti, which will give the kshema as well as yoga. Yoga means spiritual unfoldment. Kshema means all the security of artha kama which are required for our survival. In Indian Sanatana Dharma philosophy, whatever needed, we pray to the Lord and get from Him. He gives the pure quality, immaculate, the best one, with best price, with the best of the attitude and intentions, without any मिलावट. यहाँ वो कहते हैं कि कस्मै देवाय हविषा विदे. So the Lord with such great qualities, those great qualities of the Lord are for my own blessings. Therefore, to be blessed by that Lord, I do my upasana to that Lord. That's the meaning of this mantra. Mantraka. But before that, the Sambandha Bhashyame, the glory of that Lord is said. Same thing is said in the mantra also. 3-4 things are said about the Lord. First, Brahma Pramukhanam Devanam Swamitam. He, the Swami, is the Lord of all the Brahma Adi Devatas. Brahma Pramukha, starting from Brahma. So Brahma Deva, creator, Vishnu Deva, maintainer, Shiva Deva, the dissolver, then Indra Adi Devatas who work under them, then Varuna Adi Devatas who work under Indra. Of all of Devatas, he is Swami. Second, Akashadi Loka Ashriyatvam. He is the support substratum for all the lokas, akasha, etc. It means Akashadi Panchamahabhuta. Then the Panchamahabhuta made the entire world of things and beings and the different worlds like the upper six and lower seven in one Brahmanda. The Lord alone is Ashraya of all of them. Two. Third one is Pramattradinam Niyantrutvam. He, by being there inside every one of us, he is the one who is doing Niyantrana of the entire Pramana, Prameya, Pramata, Prama, Pramiti interactions continuously. It is the conscious self is there in me, because of which I am becoming the knower, Pramata. I am knowing the thing, so Brahma, and the thing known is so and so. It is a Prameya Vastu. So प्रमेय वस्तु का प्रमाणों के द्वारा प्रमाता रूपी मुझे प्रमा जो मिल रहा है, is it not because of the presence of the conscious self in me? अगर वो आत्म चैतन्य नहीं है तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते. आत्म चैतन्यमाश्रित्य देहेन्द्रिय मनोधीय विशेषु स्वकीयेषु वर्तन्ते प्रेरिता इव. If the Atma Chaitanya is not there, then none of the faculties will work. So the faculties functioning is in this Pramana Vyapara. Pramata, like I am the Pramata, the seer, the Pramana is the eye, that object is Prameya Vastu, and it is red in color, and it is a book that's called as the Prama. This all is happening because it's present. Therefore is the Niyanta. So Pramatradiyon ka Niyanta hai wo, आकाशादि लोकों के वो अधिष्ठान है, वो ब्रह्मादि देवताओं का वो कौन है, स्वामी है. तीन हो गए. फोर्थ वन, द वन व्हेन वी प्रे टू हिम, बुद्धि शुद्धि द्वारा सम्यक ज्ञान सिद्धि ही गिव्स. Therefore all the mumukshus do the prarthana to him to give the Shuddha Buddhi so that they can get the moksha jnana, which was the last line of the earlier shloka. That Parameshwara, these four qualities are told in this mantra. So in fact, Sambandha Bhasha itself has given us the meaning of the mantra already. So एक बार संबंध भाष्य में बताया, second time मंत्र में बताया, third time भाष्य में. So 3 times we are told about the great qualities of the Lord, and we are told to worship Him so that with His blessings, all those great qualities of the Lord come to our rescue, come to our help, come to our moksha, help us for our mukti. What is the mantra? Let us chant. Om Yo Devanam Adipaha Yasmin Loka Adhishritaha Yaishe Asya Dvipadaschatushpadaha Tasmai Devaya Havisha Videma. Yo Devanam Adipaha Yasmin Loka Adhishritaha Yaishe Asya Dvipadaschatushpadaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Videma. Kasmai Ananda Swarupaya Devaya Havisha Videma. To that Lord who is of the nature of bliss, with all the Havishyas, with all the oblations, I propitiate him so that he blesses me also. So the total beautiful, again Sambandha Bhashya, Mantrartha, Bhashyartha, let us study tomorrow, and let all these listenings enhance our wisdoms and convictions, and let us live a spiritual life which is fulfilling truly. No other life is as gloriously, beautifully fulfilling as the Adhyatmika, and those also regularly coming, they must have caught this point, that fullness and the meaningfulness will be there in life only when the full and meaningful spiritual truth is realized through full and meaningful involvement in those respective sadhanas about which we are learning in these classes. Continue tomorrow. Om 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 Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Parabrahmane श्रुतिमात्रे नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Now join for Bhagavad Gita one mantra.